Okay, in the videos about installing Python, he uses the command line, and the command line is in Windows looks like this, and I think in Mac it's called the terminal, and it looks like this. And just a few things that he does here that you might want to know about. First of all, he types in dir, so that means directories. So this is saying what are the directories, what are the folders um, in this particular location. So this particular location, if we can select that, and then I'll hit enter, and I think that copies it in Windows. So if I go to here, and I put that into here, so that will just take me to this, to here. And so these are all the files in here, and some of these are directories, and some of these are files. So when you go to here and you type dir, it's just going to show you all of that. It's going to show you the files and the directories. So you can see there are a bunch of directories here. There's one called Anaconda 3 and so on. And these are files. So there are files and directories, and that shows you the files and directories. So that's in this location. Now, if you want to, suppose I want to go to, let's see, I want to go to, let's say, I want to go to Anaconda 3. So right now I'm here. If I want to change directories, I type CD for change directory, and then I type in Anaconda 3, and hopefully that will, so what's going to happen, hopefully, is it'll say C users Willie / Anaconda 3. Let's see if that happens. Yeah. So it's C users Willie Anaconda. So now I'm in the Anaconda directory, and I can type dir, and I see what's in there. And then if I want to go into another one, let's say I want to go into this one called share, I could do the same thing again, cd and space and share. And that's now I'll be in the share. Okay, so you can move around in your files and folders by using this CD. Now, if I want to go back up, so I want to go from share to Anaconda 3, I can use this CD and then just ... and that will take me up one level. So now I'm in Anaconda 3. And if I want to go back up to Willie, I'll do CD ... Okay, now there are some other commands that you can use. Some of them are the same in Mac, and some of them are different. I think in Mac you type ls instead of directory, dir. Now this might work here because something I installed in my computer, but let's see. Yeah, that's the same thing. But usually that doesn't work in Windows, but I think that works in Mac. So if you want to know some of these other commands, so instead of just cd or dir, I typed in command prompt commands. And then let's see what they give us. So there's probably a lot of things we can look at. Here's the top 30. So here's a bunch of things that you can do. So maybe CD is here. No, it's not even there. But I guess these are all different things that you can do from the command line. Here's one called, I guess these are not. Sorry, these are not. So here's one, echo and hello world. So that's like sort of like the print. And there's also this, and dir we looked at, and so on. So lots of different commands that you can use on the command line. And we just talked about two, cd and dir. And here's one more thing, how to copy and paste in the Windows command prompt. So that's a little bit tricky. So what do they tell us to do here? I'm not sure. So here they said previously if you wanted to copy and paste you had to do this stuff. Now there's an upgraded command prompt in Windows 10 that makes it much simpler. You can copy and paste with the Control-C and Control-V. To get this functionality, head to the Applications Property setting. So open the command prompt and then right-click on it. Or maybe you have to right-click up here, up on the bar up at the top, and go to Properties. And then maybe go to Options and make sure this is unchecked. And then they said this should automatically enable control key shortcuts. Okay. And this, maybe we have to check this also. Okay, it doesn't say we have to check it also, so I won't do that. And now, let's see if we go to here and Control-C, and then let's see if I do Control-V. Okay, it works. So you can do that now in the command prompt. Okay, one other thing for Windows users, and that is, if you look at my computer, and suppose I'm looking at an Excel file, you can tell this is probably an Excel file, you can see that it says .xlsx. So by default, Windows doesn't show you this extension, but I always change my computer when I get a new computer so that it will do that. And if I remember correctly, you go to View, and you go to Options here, and you go to here, this view, and you have to check, or rather you have to uncheck this one, Hide Extensions for Known File Types. So if I check that, then I guess I won't see that. Well, if I click Apply, then I wouldn't see that .xls, but I want to be able to see it. I also want to be able to see Python files that end with .py. So I should uncheck that and apply it. And now I can see the .xlsx extension. I'm not sure if you need to do that or want to do that with Mac, but in Windows I think it's a good idea.